Right, drum roll. Something very new, very exciting. Big box full of Pokemon cards from Japan. Same as always. Nothing super exciting in here at all. Just standard restock of the same stuff from the same places. Here is our big lovely bubble wrapped envelopes. We've got 6 different orders here. So the white envelopes here, we have, if I turn them upside down, you can't see my address, hopefully. So these 4 are from Torecacamp. Double envelope. I feel like usually it just comes in this. Interesting. No receipt. Interesting. So, more of the same. Literally, art reels. Feel kind of like the art rare hype is dropping off. Maybe people are just a little bit burnt out. Like the English art rares are dropping for sure. So the first stack, more of the Whale Lord, Articuno. I like this Lapras card a lot. Dragonite. This is V-Star Universe from Pokemon Go. Some more 151. I remember this card, I had just probably like 30-40 copies of this card. And it's fucking dented. So, thank you, Torecacamp. That is not ideal. I feel like Torecacamp lately has been slacking. Like that's A condition. With some fat dents on there. So that's terrible. I like this Chansey card. The Marill. This card here, I feel like this is dropping off. I think it's kind of overrated anyway. Like the art is pretty mid to be. Like that's just how I feel. An Eevee, this is kind of a big one from Crimson Haze. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? Come on, man. So, that is terrible because obviously I use a middleman service, Black Ship, to get this stuff sent to me. So I can't really do anything about that. But that really like pisses you off when, like, cheaper cards, sure, it's understandable. They don't really spend that much time looking at them. But if I just spent however much this card is in US dollars and you can't see that super clear dent there. Maybe you can't on the camera. Right there. That's fucking annoying. The Litten. Hey, I need to No, these are all from the same order. 151. This is from either Heatwave Arena or Hot Air Wind, or in Hot Air Arena. So many different things. This one also looks like it has a dent. No. I didn't really get, I think I only got those from there just because the set, super new. A B. Why would I get a B? Let's see. Front looks nice. And the back looks perfect. What the heck? Torecacamp, very inconsistent. And these are from... Now I'm completely forgetting what that set is called. Journey Together in English. Battle Partners, that's the one. Battle Partners. So I got cooked just purely off that Eevee. That is terrible. I guess different guys pack differently there, huh? This one's packed a little bit different. Put some more effort into this one for sure. I wonder if it was a bigger value. So this looks like more of the same. Execute from Super Electric Breaker. The texture on that is pretty crazy. And for 680 for a ultra rare verse, I'm sure paid 780. That was a bad play there. I think I'd rather the gold card. 780 is pretty bad. These are the new promo, like the Illustrator promo. Come in like a pack with all three. And one sleeve for the Pikachu V Union. Man, that Eevee card has really cooked me. And this is, I believe, 10. 580. 980. What? I definitely did not pay that much. At least I hope I didn't pay that much. That would be a terrible play by me if I paid 980 for this, which I'm pretty sure I did not. But I want to say I paid 480, per. But I just like sealed promos in general, and I thought these ones were kind of cool, pretty cheap. So that was a very small order. This one here feels a little bit chunky. Oh. This time we got 2 envelopes. I feel like if I unpack everything first and just kind of like went through everything would be an easier way to do this. But I mean, no one watches this anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But for me, I basically just, I like to watch this kind of stuff on YouTube. And for me, I think I'm gonna want to look back at kind of the journey almost, right? There's a lot of things that I've brought and sold and blah 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 that I haven't got anything to look back on, which would be kind of nice to kind of, who knows where it goes, but be like, hey, this is what I used to do. I used to spend a couple $100, or I mean, this is getting annoying. This was a few $1,000s, I think. More sealed promos. The Eevee. This Eevee's fucked. Look at that. Dude. Torecacamp can my... What are you doing, boys? I'm gonna send them an email anyway and be like, hey, you guys are fucking retarded. That's probably not a good word to use, but... I'm gonna go through all of these later. And double check, of course. More singles. This Dragonite is a new promo, apparently, like a Scarlet and Violet. I just randomly saw this and I was like, that's not... It's like, this is XY. But this promo is terrible. It looks like a fake card. There's no like... no like sheen to it. It's just like a super dull card. That's a strange promo. I don't even know what it's for, but it looks terrible. An Eevee. These are supposed to be Bs. B condition. And these are just, and a couple more Dragonites or Dragonaires. These are all B condition and just for a binder of mine. In case you can't notice, Kamiya. Yeah, not bad for a B. Front looks nice. This one's got a nice dent on it. but for binder copies, not bad. It's Magikarp. Front is nice. The back of that is super nice as well, to be fair. A little bit of whitening, but kind of crazy how this old, when is this from? 2008 B condition, and it's better than a brand new modern, like they have multiple quantity of this, like 30 cards, and they give me that, you bastards. Some more 151. Feel like these are, they're going up in price, and I would like to have some in the inventory. I don't really have as much as I would want, but I feel like it's going up in Japan and it's harder to get, but the prices aren't necessarily catching up here just yet. So it's kind of hard to get a lot of these when the price is going up, and I'm not really selling them for a massive like profit. Like after I pay import fees and shipping and seller fees and taxes, I'm basically like, I'm not making anything from selling them, but maybe one day. Zapdos, I think these, like they call them super rares, but the secret rares, I guess. Super cheap and underrated. I mean, considering a War Turtle art rare, which you get, I think you get like 4 art rares per box versus like maybe 1 or 2 of these. Look at that, nice scratch. A condition, terrible. Some Squirtles, 6 Squirtles, some Blastoise. These are for the binder. Camille. More Camille. Some more art rares. These have definitely dropped off in price. Like 980 was probably a bad play, but I do like the art, and I've liked the art since before the massive spike. So it's not really a big deal to me. This is an A condition. Let's see. Yes, good work. These are all just cheap Khmer artworks. There's no way I paid 100 yen for this card. Is that number 27? There's no way. No way I paid that much. So that's that. One more from Torecacamp. I am pretty disappointed with... This one doesn't even get a extra envelope. These guys are... should probably have like a standard packing practice, but... more promos. So this is the other... Really strange. Like, look, these, none of these have the price tag with the extra little sleeve. Strange. This is the other one. Like, these come in it's like a little deck, I think it is. A little collection box thing. This one is not as good, I would say. Couple of those, 4 of those, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more of this one. And then a stack of singles. I'm actually very worried now because I think there's a bigger card in here. And judging by how the conditions have been, it's probably going to get me cooked as well. And here it is. The Eevee and the Snorlax. Look at that soon. I don't think I paid $8.80 for that. I feel like these prices are all over the show. So more of that, Magneton. More battle partners, it looks like. More Wailord, more Articuno. More Raichu. These are like the V-Star Universe, like God pack, some of them. Okay, I paid $3.30 for these, so these prices are just all over the show. So let's pick these 5 bigger cards. Save the disappointment for last, shall we? We go backwards. So this is an A-, so this one should have something not amazing about it. The tiny little bit of whitening there, but not really, so that's good. This one looks, just judging by the sleeve, there's an indent in the sleeve there. Let's see. Nope. This is another A-. And it looks pretty good. This one should be an A. Looks good. If these all look good and then I get to my Eevee and Snorlax and get cooked, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. Paris looks great. Off center, but great. All right, let's see if we get cooked. Front looks good. Back looks good. Right? Nice. Centering looks good too. Okay. It's made me felt a little bit more happy. And these next ones are a lovely packing of Card Rush. Card Rush is it's kind of funny because this is like terrible packaging. You'd think you'd put like a little bit of effort in, considering the amount of money that is in some of these. Not like huge amounts. I'm not like super expensive, but put some effort in would be nice. Got 1, 2, 3, 3. Alright, so let's just get this one out of the way first because it's scaring me how it was just loosely packed. Dialga. No swirls. Centering looks good enough though. Guess there's a swirl there, but he's covered. Leo from Hader TCG cleared these guys out of all these sealed promos. But every now and again, one pops back up. The price has increased. Luckily, I brought some before he wiped the stock out. But I think these cards are like undervalued for sure. So that looks good. Usually Card Rush is like fairly good with their conditions. So hopefully we don't get cooked. That Eevee is just looking at me and really annoying me. So firstly, I think these are A- condition. So this is from Shining Legends. I think these 4 cards are A-. Look at that fat print line on that. I have no idea why I brought this card. I don't know what Pokemon that is. I think it starts with a V. Has a fat print line. And a pretty rough cut. But still near mint. These I think that's near mint for sure. Same there. That one has a little white dot. You might be thinking, why did you get, I think, 14 copies or 13 copies of this Volcanion shiny? It's a good question. I don't necessarily like this Pokemon. I don't think many people like this Pokemon. But I think it was pretty cheap for a shiny from back then. The centering is terrible on these. So I thought, why not? Mix up the inventory a little bit because obviously it's all the same, right? Art res, which I enjoy. Like, I enjoy the single cards more than sealed. I enjoy the PSA cards the most, like the gamble of trying to buy the cards, send the cards, get the cards back, blah blah blah. But modern cards, like, there's not as much effort, right? Like, for me, this is a lot more exciting because I need this card in a PSA 10 very badly to try, and I need this and the Mew to complete my PSA 10 set. So these both look nice. This one has like a swirl-ish in the corner, and same there. centering is not perfect, but not super bad. Same with this one, it's a nice swirl. So these, I'm gonna definitely take a deeper look at because I really want them. This Manaphy is from the same set. It's like a movie folder. I think it's the 10th or 11th. I think it's the 10th movie folder. This one is not one I need, but thought, why not? This one's got a swirl there. This card is like, no one wants this card, super cheap. But I just think 2007, right? Like these cards are gonna get harder and harder to find. The holos are super nice. And if you're gonna try and complete the set like I am, then you're gonna need it. Some ultra modern here. I'm gonna try speed this last one up. I think it's small anyway. Ultra modern, some more of these. Horrendously off center. Another one from V-Star Universe God Packs. Oh, this one. These last cards are kind of good. This Galarian Slowking as well is one of my favorites. From Matchless Fighters. Could be gradable, to be honest. Maybe a little bit off center. But it is kind of marked for a binder, for my binder. But we'll see. And then 3 of these Blazikins from VMAX Climax. Alright, I'm sure nobody has made it this far, which is fine. I wouldn't have. I don't think there's very many cards in here. Trying to remember. I remember this one's probably the best to last. So if you have made it this far, maybe it's worth it. One. There's 2. 3. And 4. So this, I cannot be bothered going through it. I really need this Darkrai in a 10. And it's off center. So that's terrible for me. I think that is the 3rd Darkrai I have, and they're always off center. So that's unfortunate. And then here we have some Radiant Charizards from V-Star Universe. Some more 151, the Venusaur. And then this is the Brute Bonnet. I feel like there should be one more. Kamiya artwork, which again has been dropping in value. Maybe it's in here. A Darkrai. No swirls on that one. This is B condition. Should we quickly see B condition? I don't know how that is B condition compared to A condition with dents in. That's pretty nice. I'll have to go over that a little bit more to really check. Some Radiant Eevees. That is a Khmer artwork that I need. Some more Radiant Charizards. Last couple cards here. Some more of the Eevee and Snorlax. I think I have 5 copies now, so 3 here, and I already have 2. So that's good. And then a couple more of these sealed promos. This is an A- condition. Because the back card has some whitening. I would not say A-. And the front one's off center. So another one. These cards, man. These cards are like fairly cheap, but so hard. Like centering, because they're so old, the packs, like there's like a dent or whatever. I've opened 2 of these and have had, so 6 cards, 1 gradable card. These other ones that are like by themselves, if the centering's good, it's usually not a problem. So the Dialga is a little bit centering, not amazing. But not terrible. Palkia. This one's a little bit more expensive. Look at that sick like orb. Almost like a sword coming out. And then he's got his balls here. Nice. But the centering would let that one down. And then lastly, there's Manaphy. Look at all this room for swirls, and we don't even have a hint. I bet you it's right behind the face. But this one's centering looks good. And the back looks okay. So, geez, 40 minutes. That's a big video, and I'm sure no one will watch that. Maybe I will one day. So, quite a lot of cards here. I'm going to have to sit back and make sure I really double check a lot of these Torecacamp ones, because as you see, the conditioning is subpar. So I think sometimes they have better prices on like super ultra modern, but as you can see, it's a gamble with the conditions. I kind of like Card Rush a little bit more. You pay a little bit more, but I mean, like, I don't have to deal, I can use the sleeves. Like, I have to go re-sleeve all of these. I just don't feel good when I send people, because then they have to re-sleeve them. Like, these, I can just send these out, right? If they're good. It's like, I'll double check and make sure they're good. Anyway, I am chatting absolute nonsense. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.